Hello guys and welcome back to my channel for another Journeyman shortlist of players. In today's episode we are tackling Asia. It's a very interesting continent, very interesting selection of players, I must say. Obviously some of the better ones are coming from Australia, South Korea and China, as you kind of would expect. In these lists already, I've already done South America and Scandinavia, so this is the third one of these guys. So hopefully there's some more players if you are starting your Journeyman save in Asia and you want to progress over in that side of the world. So without any further ado, let's get into it. So guys, we are in game. This is my shortlist. I've managed to pull together 42 players thus far to go onto this shortlist, which will be available as a download in the description. All you need to do is scroll down there, hit that download link, and once you're there, you can import it into your shortlist folder in game, and then obviously you can get it in here and you can see all of the players that I've put together. Scrolling through things quickly, obviously you can see South Koreans, there's Indonesians in here, Chinese players, but as I said, the vast majority of the elite level players are the Australians, as you kind of would expect. There is some very interesting picks in here. Some of the Indonesian players actually very good. But yes, without any further ado guys, what I'm going to do, as I said, there's 42 players on this shortlist. I'm just going to run through a couple of them now so you can see what kind of caliber players are coming out of Asia as free transfers, and hopefully you guys can pick some of them up. Starting off then with the goalkeeper. So then guys, up first we have the goalkeeper Kurnia Miega, and that's how I'm going to pronounce that, and that's how I'm going to stay with it. He is one of the few Indonesians on this list. He is, in my opinion, potentially the best Indonesian on this list. Coming in as the goalkeeper then, he's got 19 caps for his country, which is relatively impressive for someone who's completely unattached at the start of the game. He's got really nice reflexes of 15 along with the handling of 12. One-on-ones of 10 is actually very good as well. Has decent enough command of the area, relatively eccentric, which personally I don't really like, but there we go, we move on. That doesn't bother some people. His positioning is a solid enough at a 10. Obviously this is a Journeyman statistic. I'm not comparing these guys to Manuel Neuer or Alisson or anything like that. Decent leadership, very good bravery, decent enough acceleration, great jump in reach as well. He's going to be a good player to be able to command your penalty area. As you can see here in his career milestones, he's got his first international cap in 2003. He's also won the Liga Super Indonesia in 2010. So he has some caliber and some pedigree behind him, and would be a decent enough goalkeeper if you were to pick up one for your teams if you are starting over in Asia. Next up we have Wu Chang Yang. Now whilst this youngster, I'm going to call him a youngster at 23 years of age, whilst this youngster doesn't necessarily have unbelievable statistics, the fact that he is 23, from what I've discovered over whilst I've been searching for these players in Asia, is that he is very well rounded, but also on the very young end of the scale. When you look at players playing in Korea, I think there's a guy playing in Korea who's 46. As you can see, if this guy plays till 46, he's only halfway through his career. Not even halfway through his career, halfway through that sort of age range. He's very balanced. Lots of 10s all over the place, 10s for crossing, free kick taking, heading, long throws. He's very well balanced and well rounded, guys. Trained at the Pohang Steelers, as you can see here, valued at nothing. Obviously he is only 23 years of age. Fairly professional, personality is nice, really nice physical, 6 foot, 11 stone 11, very solid, good on both feet, very strong left foot, reasonable right foot. I think this is a great pickup, guys. To be honest, this would be a very good pickup for most Journeyman saves in the world if you could get a work permit for them. Next up is the first of 2 Australians that I will be bringing you guys, and this is Jacob Melling. As you can see, 25 years of age, so still has a decent amount of his career left. Really nice in terms of marking and tackling, good passing as well, solid aggression and bravery is very good. Mentally, I think he's pretty solid all across the board for a 25-year-old. Physically, he's let down a little bit. Slow in terms of acceleration and agility. Really low natural fitness of 5. 5'8" as well. May not be the main one for certain people, but can play in that central midfield role. But he's also a natural in that CDM role, which is probably where I would put him. He's not going to be the most creative in terms of unlocking defenses with 11 passing and 12 vision, but with the marking and the tackling combined together, I actually do think he will be a solid enough ball-playing central defensive midfielder. As you can see from his career stats, if we open that up, He's bounced around Australia a decent amount, clocking up 91 appearances in his career so far. He is a free agent. You will be able to pick him up for pretty cheap, and I think he's a very good, solid addition for anyone sort of looking for a central midfielder or just someone to break the ball down. He's fantastic. Bravery, aggression, coupled with that mark, and he's going to be intercepting the ball left, right, and centre for your team. Now then, guys, we go back over to South Korea, and I had to bring you this guy, Han Sang-won. He's an attacking midfielder. This is as a natural, by the way. Attacking midfielder left, attacking midfielder right. Can also play at striker. But as I said earlier when I was discussing the fullback, this guy, 34 years of age and still going strong. Yeah, okay, he's not the quickest anymore with his 7 pace and his 6 jumping reach and his 9 agility. I still think this guy can bag decent amounts of goals for you. It looks like he's done okay in his career. He's not necessarily been the most prolific, but I think if you're looking for a striker who can sort of offer that versatility factor, I think he's a very, very good pickup. Very solid all across the board. Nothing that really lets him down other than his jumping reach. He is 6 foot already, but I think he's well-rounded. He's got 2 caps for Korea, South Korea as well. We load up his career stats. As you can see, he's bounced around South Korea with just 1 season over in Japan, clocking up 235 total appearances, guys. So definitely not a player to be sniffed at. As I said, though, he is on the older side. And now, guys, we get into the best player on this list, if you ask me. We are over talking about Tommy Juric. He is a striker. He is Australian. He's won the AFC Asian Cup in 2015. Looking at this, AFC Champions League winner 2014. First international goal. So he's got 41 caps for Australia. He's got 8 goals for Australia as well. He is currently unattached, so as I said, you can pick him up for a free transfer. Really solid finishing first touch, good heading at 14 as well, coupled with the jumping reach of 15, the strength of 16, and the fact that he is 6'3". This guy will be able to bag for your team. Really nice technique, nice penalty taken again. Superb mentals. He's not the greatest leader. He's not got great positioning, but his off the ball is actually pretty solid for a striker. His concentration could be worked on, but at 29, you're going to get a few seasons out of him anyway. The player traits of tries 1-2s is a very interesting one for someone with just 12 pace and 9 acceleration and 9 agility. Maybe he is the target man that you need in your team, with someone quicker playing off of him. I think that could be a very good pickup. Very strong on his right foot, fairly strong on his left foot, which is very nice to see as well. We go over to his career stats. He's never actually been purchased as a player. He's always traveled via free transfer. He's picked up some appearances in Croatia before going to Australia, back into Holland, and then his remaining seasons have been in Europe, either in Switzerland or in Bulgaria. 179 total appearances in his club career is not too shabby, and 49 goals as well. You don't necessarily expect these massive goal returns from target men, but I think this guy, Juric, will be able to score plenty of goals for you if you are playing in that Asia region. So then, guys, that is it. That is another list that we have put together. This is an incredible list for those players playing a journeyman save in Asia. All of these guys available as free transfers. As I've said, the download to this will be down below in the description, and you will find that link there, and you'll be able to download and import this shortlist for yourselves, guys. But that is where I'm going to leave things today. If you have enjoyed this video, you have found it useful, don't forget to drop a like on today's video and subscribe for daily Football Manager content. And let me know, guys, down in the comments which area of the world you would like to see next. Obviously, I've already done South America, I've already done Scandinavia, and obviously I've covered Asia here. Let me know down in the comments where you would like to see me cover next. Until next time, guys, take care, and I'll see you soon.